around us, drawing nearer, bodies fill the room. Our talking heads parade their faces every day, showing us the way to think and feel, helping us to understand the rich man's point of view. They said it on the news and now it's real.
Hey there everyone, welcome to another Chill Art Sunday. Thank you all so much for joining. Happy Sunday. I hope you all are doing very well. So, let's get started and do some art, shall we? Now today I am not going to hold on a second. I got a good thing here. Wait. 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 Just a little longer. Wait. Wait. Hold on, almost. Wait. There we go. So yeah, let's do some art today. But today I'm not going to be working on this little guy here. I'm not going to make any more animations for him as of today. Today instead I am going to resume works on this picture over here, which also has the same character, but still, it's a different thing. So let's do some actual art. I'm saying this because the last two art Sundays I worked on animations for this little character over here. His name is Silvertrot, and I can interact with him on the screen, and he can just walk around or sleep. He actually sleeps a lot. Yeah, it's fun. I'm gonna leave him doing his thing, just because yes, I like him. But yeah, I am not going to. What was that ding? Anyway, I am not going to be working on him today. Instead, I'm going to be working on this art that has him on it. And I was working on this before I paused it to work on a commission for a few weeks, and I finished that commission, and then I went straight to working on the animations for the character walking around the screen. But now it is time to resume works on this thing. Let me see, what have I done so far, and what is the next thing that I gotta do? Let's see, the door has some texture. The wall could use some sort of texturing, I suppose, but I really do not want to overuse textures. Even here, the platform, I am thinking now that I might have overdone there. These wood pillars, they could benefit a little bit from texture as well. But applied texture to the pillars themselves would not be a problem, but these parts over here, these blanks, those could get a little tricky. I might end up just removing the wooden texture altogether, just so you know there is no, let's say, clash between the platform and the wood beneath it. I'll have to think of that, and I gotta sort that out before I do any shading. Trees, I remember spending a long time putting those trees in place there. I don't think I want to add any more trees, do I? Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see, all the line arts are colored, it seems. Both characters over here have their colors as well. Yeah, I think the only thing left is for me to decide whether or not I want texture on those wooden beams down here in the planks or not. Did I save a copy of the wooden texture that I used for the platform somewhere? I must have. Let's take a look. Let's see, documents, Michael to DeviantArt, and plugins Photoshop, definitely not. Let's see on work in progress. Presets for Photoshop, no. Brushes for Photoshop, no. Might be in here. So yeah, it must be in the folder that I call textures and assets, I guess. No, maybe assets and textures. Let's see, Telegram. No, let's try assets. Yes, assets and textures. I could try applying this to the wooden beams. I used this one for the flooring. Let me see what this is going to look like. Control A, Control C. Let's see, where's the layer for those? Wooden beams. Yep, that's it. Oh, wait a second. Okay, yes, that's right. This is it. So let's see, let's create a layer above this one. Paste. Oh, that is tiny. That texture is so tiny. It's smaller than Silvertrot himself. That is so tiny. I thought it was larger. Oh, PC is being slow. That's fun. Let's change the tolerance over here to 1 and enable anti-alias. I don't know why I did that now. I don't need that now. Oh, I know why I did that. Do I? I don't know. Oh, actually, what I wanted to change was interpolation to bicubic smoother. There we go. Let's make this vertical. God, this is slow. This is much slower than it should be. My goodness. See, even Task Manager took a while to close. Yeah, man. It's gonna be great when I can upgrade this PC. Anyway, let's see about this here. I will have to increase the size of this just so I can have the actual planks be about the width of the beam over here. Let's tilt this like this a bit. Alright, this can go there, I guess. Let's apply. Oh my goodness. I wonder if maybe I should have rebooted the computer after I finished the staff convoy stream that I did a few minutes ago. I really doubt that actually would make any difference. Alright, let's see, let's select. Even to select the layers, it is being slow. Alright, let's select this here manually with the wand. It's not quite the way I wanted to select, but let's see what I can do about this. Why do I have the pencil picked there? I want the brush. Alright, so the selection is going to on the inside, which is kind of what I want. Let's invert the selection, go to layer 48 over here and delete everything that is there. Let's take a closer look at this. Silver, my little dude, go over there, please. Thank you. Considering the way Silvertrot always gets in the way, just like a cat would when you are working or something, I'm thinking that maybe I should make a cat to run on this program. That would be fun. Alright, let's see. Oh, E3 predictions. Interesting. Gabe Newell. Anyway, let's unselect that. I need the eraser. Not such a tiny brush. Oh my god, I am erasing the line art by accident. That's not what I want. This here is what I want. In case you cannot tell, I am erasing a part of the wood texture that is going beyond the line art over here. I could use a little more zoom, I suppose. Actually, you know what? I'll do that. And instead, let's select the whole thing. And let's go to modify, expand by 2. No. Let's invert the selection and then use the expand. Yeah, expand by 2. Could use 3, I suppose. Yeah, let's use 3. Expand by 3. Yeah. Now let's see, the selection is on the outside, is it? Yes, good, the selection is on the outside. So now I can safely use the eraser, a light eraser, just like so. Down here, however, there's a gap. Not a gap, but a corner. Actually, no, there isn't a corner because I used the... Oh, what's going on there? With this line over here, is that on the actual layer itself? Oh, that is weird. Why is that mark there? It's like there's a stain on the wood. Ugh. Weird. Alright, let's see, what does this look like? What if I change blending? This one, screen, looks fine. Lighter color also looks fine, although it actually looks almost the same as the original. Overlay, not so much. Soft lights could work. Hard lights, nah. I can't see anything now. Ugh. Yeah, difference looks interesting. Color. Luminosity, nah. Luminosity is the last one. Which one did I say could work? Screen? Screen and overlay, I think it was. Yeah, let's see screen again. Not sure. You know, I should try this stuff on the platform itself. Yeah, let's see. What is this going to look like? As usual, I am not attempting realism. I just want things to look natural. So the more natural I can make this look, the better. Color dodge, lighter color. It's pretty much the same as the original. Overlay. Soft light, no. Hard light, no. Vivid light, ew, no. Pin light, no. Ew. Hard mix, thank you, no. Subtract, divide, hue, saturation, color, luminosity. None of these work nice. Let's see screen. Yeah, screen doesn't look good. Overlay, unless maybe I drop the opacity. Let's drop to 10%. 10% is too little. Let's try 20, 30. 30 could maybe work. What about 40? Let's go back to 30. Let's see the same thing on the ramp. Let's copy this layer style just so I don't have to reapply the whole thing manually. Let's paste it over here. Okay, the thing is invisible now. I apply the thing to the wrong layer. Oops. Dang it. 100% normal. This is where it is supposed to be applied. There we go. Yeah, I think actually this seems to be more on par with the base color of the wood. But now it differs from the texture that I am testing down here. Let's go to that and let's see about changing stuff over there as well. Overlay 30%. Alright, this might actually work. This might actually work. Right. Let's do kind of the same thing for the other beams. Oh, I have to do this for every single one of them. Well, nobody said art is easy. And whoever did, well, my person, dude, whoever you are wrong. Art is not easy. If it were, anyone could do it. I mean, anyone can do it. They just gotta learn how to do it. So I think what I actually am trying to say is that if it were easy, everyone would be a master at it. Hey Chavel, welcome to this stream. Thank you for joining. Happy Sunday again. I would want to make yeah, I've had that feeling many times. That can happen. I mean, the feeling. Although I'm pretty sure some artists might have done that for real at some point. Alright, I should probably apply some skewing over here to give this a little more, a little sense of perspective, to be honest. It really doesn't make much of a difference. So let's not do that actually. Oh no, I haven't done the whole thing. Crap. Alright, let's do this again. Let's bring this over here, resize it, and put it in place. That's too big. No, these planks must be almost the same width as the wooden beam there. Especially when your husband is speaking about what you make for the VDC. Ah, you're blaming Chell. I promise I'm not gonna tell him. I just cannot promise that he won't know about this in one way or another. I'm just joking. But yeah, art can be very difficult. Okay, that seems fine. Let's is this the layer that I want now? Yes, it is. Let's cut out this wood. Let's see, do I need to invert the selection? I think I do. Alright. Now let's use the eraser. Ah, frick. Invert the selection again. Also, I should use the expansion thing here. Expand by 3. Yes, there we go. That's a important step. Now I can erase this thing. Now I could just press delete, but I'm kind of concerned that maybe it will erase stuff that it is not supposed to. So, you know, better be safe than sorry. My entire TMP page was designed by me after 3 days of him being choosy on top of TMP and their messy dimensions. Yeah, I actually have no idea how the VTC stuff on TMP works, to be honest. I've never used that. Let me hide the characters for a moment. Oh, this here needs to go away. There we go. Let's see what this looks like. It seems fine. Apart from the part that is showing down here on the bottom for some reason. And now it's gone. Oh, that was weird. It's mess. Have you considered maybe, Chevelle, opening a feedback ticket to point out the things you think could be improved upon? Because they definitely check the feedback and stuff that they deem to be applicable or actual good suggestions and that sort of stuff. They actually do that. So I don't know, maybe make a suggestion, and who knows, maybe you are going to be helping improve the system, because the VTC system is still very new. I think just the other day, by the way, they were making changes to it. I'm not entirely sure. Why am I thinking of something else? I don't know. Again, like I said, I never looked into that system. Merge down. Let's change this back to 30%. There we go. Need to make a forum post for VTCs for good dimensions, so text isn't blurry and such, because that's what a lot was making a design that wasn't blurry. Isn't the blurriness, however, a matter of this needs to be changed to 30%? Isn't that a matter of the actual resolution of the images? Because what usually happens is when the image gets too stretched, you know, resized to higher resolutions, that's usually when the blurriness happens. Like this wooden texture that I'm using here, for example. Let me create a new document here. Let's make this 2000 by 2000 resolution. Now let's paste this texture here. Okay, so having a close look at this is 100% zoom. So like if I resize this, make it bigger like this, for example, let's apply, and we look closely, we'll see that it has become quite blurry. So yeah, maybe it's just a resolution issue on the images. I don't know, I'm just guessing. The one we found to work was really bigger content. Does the system have a, I'm assuming then, but I would like to confirm, does the system has a resolution limit? Did I merge these? Yes, I did. Okay, good. Actually, you know, I think I can just duplicate this layer and reapply it for the other beams. That certainly will save me some time. No, but I mean, what I meant by resolution limit is like the system will only accept you to upload images of up to a certain resolution. Oh, this is a weird selection. What's going on here? Oh, I see. Okay, let's not duplicate the layer. Instead, I'm going to copy and paste it. Yeah, there we go. That's a piece of wood. Let's put it over there. And profile pictures are limits. Wide and non-many 14 images are 4K. Yeah, that kind of limit that I'm asking about. Maybe it might be one of those. Let's see. Now let's tilt this a little bit to the side. Okay, that seems alright. And yes, I know the thing is seeping out. So let's fix that. Let's invert the selection. And modify, expand by 3. Now let's pick the eraser, go back to layer 49 over here. I need a larger eraser. Larger? Larger, please. Thank you. Frick. Invert the selection. Wait, did I do the expansion right? I don't think I did. Ah, heck. Also, now I'm just noticing the texture is actually wrong. Oh, I see. Version thought it was due to our blue being too dark, but it wasn't that lucky. Well, I hope you guys can sort that out if you haven't yet. Because I know what a pain blurry images can be sometimes. Mainly when you cannot get them to meet some requirements in order to be allowed to be uploaded, that sort of stuff. Let's expand by 3. Yeah, there we go. Now let's use the eraser. There we go. Now this is right. And paste layer style, and voila, that is done. However, let's have this at 100% as well as this one, and let's have both of these being the same layer. After all, I really don't need multiple layers for every single one of these beans. What if for a while? I'm the only graphic designer for the company of almost 30 people. That's quite a bunch of people. Yeah, I'm not done with graphics for my staff teams. Yeah, graphics is something that takes a while. Especially if you are working with vectors. Vectors are a great thing. I actually have said this plenty of times on my streams. I love working with vectors. They are really big help when I'm making my art, and also they are a very big part of my art. All of these line arts here, for example, you're seeing, I have done all of them with vectors in CorelDRAW. I first drew the sketches on MS Paint, then I drew the lines with vectors on CorelDRAW, and then I brought everything over to Photoshop. But yeah, they make things a lot easier to work with, but my god, they take so much time to make. It's so time consuming, and that is the part that the part that I don't like about vectors, and also the reason why vectors are the least favorite part in doing art for me, at least in the way that I make it. The grip of it at all. It is actually a fairly easy program to use, to be honest, and quite powerful actually. By no means I am a pro on this. I am not. If you say, hey, can you edit this photo or retouch it, I will not know how to do that. But for just digital painting, you know, the stuff that I'm doing here, I can do it just fine. Actually, I prefer Photoshop over other programs. I tried learning some other softwares, like GIMP, for example. Silver, get out there. I could not get the grip, my grip around that thing. Also, what other programs did I try? I actually still have them installed, I think. Paint to Say, that's another program that I tried learning. I couldn't get my head around it. And also there were things that I tried making there that I know how to do on Photoshop. And obviously I know therefore that Photoshop can do them, but I could not figure out how to do it on those programs. So I decided to, heck, I'm just gonna go back to Photoshop for now. Pixier. Recommended by Photoshop? Never heard of that. Let's see. Pixier. Oh, that's an L. Pixlr. Free photo online graphic design. Ah, it's online. I hate online stuff. Let me see a screenshot. Seems in terms of... Oh, that's a very low resolution. That's quite Photoshop-like. This is really Photoshop-like. Photo design. I'm guessing they do not have a standalone version. As in the version read. Well, based on what I saw on that screenshot alone, I suppose that you wouldn't really have much of a trouble actually getting your head around Photoshop, because at least in terms of that interface, it is actually quite similar. There was a Photoshop. They do, but you got to have premium to download. Oh, I see. Man, that sucks. So I see why they would make the quote-unquote free version online only, because then it's to get people hooked. Let's just say it. To get people hooked. And here's one of the reasons why I don't like stuff that is only online. There will always come a time when you need to do something, or you want to do something, and for some reason you don't have internet connection, and these things are always only online. You then cannot use them because you don't have an internet connection. Oh, this here goes here. And Photoshop and cancel it. I dread the day that I will need to pay for Photoshop. I mean, pay a subscription, because I really don't like the idea of programs being a service. Like, just give me the freaking program. I'm paying for it once. Just let me have it and use it whenever I want. This version of Photoshop that I am running here, by the way, it is not subscription based. It is licensed. Now I got the license, well, that's a different story. Let's not go into that territory. Yar har fiddly. And yeah, it is extremely expensive. I actually looked into their subscription stuff somewhat recently. I almost had a heart attack. My God, it's way too expensive. So I really hope this version of Photoshop that I am using here works for many more years, because I really do not want to have to pay a freaking subscription. I don't really believe it is really worth it. At least not unless you are a big company or someone who makes a lot of money with the stuff. I'm gonna have to use the texture here. Who makes a lot of money with the art you make on Photoshop, art or editing or whatever have you. Because if you are someone small, you're gonna go bankrupt unless you are rich, obviously. You're gonna go bankrupt if you have to pay subscriptions for this stuff. How the heck was Photoshop crashing your games? It's too expensive for a program that doesn't work 9 times out of 10. I guess I am lucky then with this version that I am running here. Well, then again, this isn't subscription based, so maybe that helps in that regard. Too much resolution material base, because the Photoshop never closes. Really? Are you sure there isn't a... What am I trying to do here? Are you sure there's no way to stop it from running in the background? There's got to be a way. Alright, let's see. Let's select the line art for the beams again. Expand, modify by 3. I mean, modify, expand by 3. And pop. There we go. Have you tried maybe removing the Photoshop services from the startup? Unless Photoshop is the subscription-based version. Unless Photoshop is one of those programs that just will not function at all if its service doesn't start with Windows. The resident service should be able to. You should be able to stop it from running, or at least from starting with Windows. Let me see if this. Ooh, this doesn't seem right. Hold on. Oh, I know what I gotta do here. I gotta select just this section, and yeah, there we go. Like that. I don't know. All I know is I couldn't play it without getting kicked for 2. My God. I'm assuming then that the resident service was phoning home, as they call, and does that constantly. That would explain maybe why you were having so much trouble. I'm assuming you run Windows 10, right? I don't know how much this would help, but maybe I can try and show you something that you can try and do, even if it's just to test if it would work. Yes, okay. All right, let me give a little pause on the art here for a sec. Let me see. Ah, heck, where did I put the keyboard for the other PC? Oh, it's over there. Alright, hold on. I have my work computer turned on here, which I actually am using to monitor the stream and such. And it is currently hooked up to my main computer via image capture, so I am going to switch to the screen to that computer. Let me see if maybe I can try and give you a little help with that. What else we in the middle of nowhere? The next download speed is... Ooh. You only have 2 megabytes of download. That is very little speed. But okay. Let me switch to that. Oh, if I click on OBS, I'm going to lose hand pressure on Photoshop. Okay, hold on. Let me save this first, because I have to restart Photoshop. Let's see. There we go. So this is my work PC. It has Windows. It is running Windows 10. So let me switch on my main screen here as well, so I can better see what I'm doing. Okay, so there's a couple things that you can try. Maybe I don't know if this is going to work or how well it is going to work, but you can try the following. One thing is you can open the run window. You can open this by pressing the Windows R key, or by going on Start, and let me switch to the Windows 10 thing. Run should be under Windows System. There, Run, or you could just type Run. It is going to find the thing for you. So you open. It is going to open this window here. You don't want to know the highest. 40,000 small end. I actually know the feeling. So open run, you will type ms config. It will open a window here. Give this a little moment. This work PC is not the fastest. There we go. Go on here on services, click on hide all Microsoft services, and you look around, see what you have starting with Windows. Everything that is checked is set to start alongside Windows itself. So when you boot up the computer, the things checked here are going to load in the background. Look around here, see if you can find stuff from Adobe, and if you find, you can see if you can disable it. And to disable it, just untick it, click apply. Actually, I need this service here to start, so let's not remove that. And you click apply. Then you go on startup, open task manager, and you will be prompted with this tab over here. And this is more stuff that loads up with Windows. You see here on status, enabled, enabled, disabled, disabled. You select if there's any Adobe service, like this one here, for example, Adobe Updater Startup Utility, and this Adobe CS6 Service Manager. Both of these are disabled on my computer here, for example. And if it is enabled, you select it and click on the button down here, which would say disable if it is enabled, like for example this one here, see disable there. You can click it and then close and reboot the computer. Another thing you can try is this, open run again, and you type services.msc. It's going to open another window. Give it a moment. Let me maximize this thing. And in here you're going to try something kind of different. Kind of similar. Find stuff that is from Adobe and related to Photoshop. Like let's say for example this Adobe Switchboard is the, now let's say that the agent activation runtime is the service that runs in the background for Photoshop. You can double click. Actually, let me find someone that is automatic. Yeah, this one here. You can double click it, and oh, actually this one here is not going to allow me to change it. What a great, there we go. So yeah, it's probably going to be like this. By default, it's probably going to show automatic. It probably is going to have the stop button enabled for you, so you can double click the service from Adobe, and in here you can set it to disabled or manual. So let's say manual over here, and you can try pressing stop as well and see if that helps, because this here is basically where you command. It's basically the control panel for the services that Windows runs in the background. And from here you can set whether you want something to start automatically, if you want it to not start at all, if you want to start it manually, so only when it is needed that thing is actually going to load, and you know, that sort of stuff. So you can try doing that, set it to manual or even disabled, and stopping it. And then you click apply, okay, and reboot the computer and see if one, the service is going to start by itself, if it's still going to start by itself, and two, if Photoshop is still going to work with the services disabled, assuming they are still they didn't make themselves start up automatically again, because there are some things that actually really do not want to be disabled. You disable them and they re-enable themselves again. So you can try that. And if the service really does not start by itself again, but Photoshop doesn't work because the service is not running, you can try and set that service to start manually. And you can also try and manually start by clicking on the start button on that window I showed you just now. Or if everything fails, you just set them back to what they were before and reboot the computer once more, so they automatically start again. But I gotta say, have services running in the background consuming so much system resources is something really annoying, and one of the reasons why I hate so much I hate so much um, online subscription-based programs that behave like just services. I hate this stuff. So much unnecessary things. So many unnecessary things. I don't know what else I hate. Let me restart Photoshop real quick here because I need to re-enable the pen pressure. And you know what else I hate, which is kind of similar to that? Everything on the cloud. I hate everything on the cloud. Even when you are going to download a program to install, like let's say Office 365, for example. I have to do that for a client of mine quite frequently, actually. But that is not exclusive to Office. There are many programs that are like this. You download the program that is going to download the program that you want. So you download a little thing, you run the thing, but that thing is actually going to that is the thing that is going to download the program that you want. And that is so time consuming, and so unnecessary. Like, if I am going to download a large program, just give me the program as a whole. Don't give me a program that will download the program. That is not saving anyone time or bandwidth or anything. It's just wasting time, really, because you spend time downloading the thing, and then you have to spend even more time downloading the thing that you want, that the thing you downloaded is going to download, if that makes any sense to you. Ah man, I really don't like these trends that we have nowadays. And the worst part is things are just gonna get worse from there. More and more things are gonna become like that. And that's just really upsetting. At least from a technical perspective. I am a computer technician in real life. That's what I do for a living. And oh my god, I'm pressing. Oh my god, what did I do? Help! What did I just do? Oh, apparently I opened the magnifier. How the heck did I do that? How did I close it? Oh, there we go. Here I am complaining about technology and saying that I am a computer technician, and look what I immediately did. I even forgot what I was gonna say. Oh heck, what was I saying? I can't remember now. Hey Katita, welcome to the stream and happy Sunday. Thank you for joining. I did a convoy and didn't call you guys. Well, it was a staff convoy. You could not join anyway. Katita, era comboio de equipe, vocês não poderiam participar de qualquer forma. But I was gonna say something about... Oh yeah, I think I remember what I was gonna say. So yeah, I am a computer technician in real life. That's what I do for a living. And I gotta say, these new tech trends that we have nowadays, let's call it that. These new tech trends, they do consume a lot of time, and they do make my job much more difficult than it needed to be, and than it used to be. So yeah, I really don't like these things, and I wish they were not the way they are becoming. And you know what else is bad? The newer generations, those people, they are gonna grow into that environment. They are gonna grow knowing that stuff, which, let's face it, it is impractical, not very functional, and time-consuming and such. And they are gonna think that, hey, that's fine, this is perfect, couldn't be any better. But unfortunately, they will never know how things used to actually be better. Not everything, obviously, but many things used to be better, or at least simpler and easier to get done. And these people are just never gonna know, unfortunately. Alright, let's make the thing for this thing. Resize it. Am I using the bicubic? Yes, I am using bicubic smoother. Alrighty. Silver, why must you always be in the way? You're just like a cat. You're a horse. Alright, let's see here. Let's tilt this a little bit more. I think I'm gonna have to do just one plank on each side instead of two like I have done on this one here at the same time. So let's see here. Gonna have to stretch this to the side a little more. A little more. There you go, that should work. Alright, Chevelle, thank you so much for joining. I hope you have enjoyed so far. It was very nice meeting you and talking to you. And good luck there with the overlay stuff. Have fun there. Okay, so this here is done. Let's now first unlock this layer. Now select, modify, expand by 3. Let's use the eraser, go back to that layer there and delete everything that is there. Alright, that seems fine, apart from this little portion over here that is poking out of the line art, but that should be easy to fix. Let's just run the eraser here. Hey, as I know, the texture is blurry. It is actually not really much of an issue because, well, part of it is not actually going to be visible anyway. Alright, do this. Just a little more. And I think this is fine. Yeah, I guess that looks okay. Let's paste layer style. Oh, I forgot I closed Photoshop, so I gotta copy the layer style again. Oh, but first, let's change this opacity to 30%. And now I can copy the layer style and paste it over here. Alright. Yeah, see how the blurriness doesn't really matter at this point, at this level. Having said that though, I am still not quite happy with having these textures here. Alright, let's have this back to 100% and copy, paste. Let's see, let's put this over here. I know this is the same texture, but that is fine. For what I'm trying to do here anyway, it should be fine. There. Now I should be able to use some skewing. Yep. You know, try and give this a little bit of a perspective, I suppose. Let's see, rotate. Gotta have this as aligned as possible with the line art. Like on the top there, for example, that is not properly aligned. Okay, this seems fine. Let's apply. And now we gotta remove the remaining that is out there. So let's see, select, Select, modify, expand by 3, and let's select layer 50, delete. There we go, that is done. Let's merge together with the layer below and reapply the 30% opacity. Alright, that seems okay. Now I gotta do the planks over there. Oh boy. Well, I should name these layers first. Beams. No. Wooden beams. Texture 30%. Wait. What did I do here? Okay, that's right. And wooden beam texture 30% for that one over there. And save. Now it should be fine to bring back both characters to the scene over there. Now what am I gonna do about those planks? I could use the same, still use the same texture, but I really don't want to be overusing these textures. Let me see if maybe I can find a better one. Plank texture, wooden plank I should say. Wooden plank texture. This here's the one that I used there just now. This here seems fine. This is free to use. If it doesn't have watermark, it should be. Alright. Seems to be good to go. Let's save this texture to my assets and textures folder. So that's kind of like a repository for my own use. And let's see, where's the layer for those planks? Wooden beam, ground, platform, ramp. It's somewhere around here. Would it be color? No. It's above this. Wooden beams texture. Ah, I see. They are on the same layer as the wooden beams. Alright, okay. That makes sense. So for now, let's see this texture. Yes, this is it's silver. I'm trying to see there. Go over there. So where do I want to paste this thing? Over here, I guess. Yeah, exactly here. Alright, let me pick my pen again. And let's tilt this. Yeah, this should work. I'm gonna do a thing first though. Let's delete this and make a new document and paste the texture. Now let's extract one of these planks from here. Is the selection good? Not really. Let's see, let's pick it from here. Go down. That went down quickly. There we go. Oh. This is not straight. I see. Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna have to do it from down here then. Okay, I did cut a little piece of that wood there. This here almost looks like a face. See, here's an eye, an eyebrow. Here's another eye. Here's another eyebrow. And here's a mouth. Here's a nostril and another nostril over there. I think I'm going to use that blank instead. Just because of the face. I wonder if this here is straight. So far so good. It's not fully straight as I hoped it would be, but seems to be in better shape than the other one that I was originally going for. Alright, let's copy this one and paste it over here. Alright, so that's definitely a wooden plank. And let's tilt it like so. And put it over here. Now I want to align this corner here with that corner on the line art as well. Okay. And let's put this over here. Actually over here. Move this up a bit. That's nice. And okay, now let's see. Let's give this plank a little bit of perspective, eh? What do I want? Skew? Perspective. Let's see. No, not really. Not yet, anyway. Let's instead use distort. Ah yes, that's what I want. Put that there. Put that there. Actually, hold on. Let's scale. There we go. Now I can use the distortion. Put this here. And this should kind of give a natural perspective-ish to the thing. Naturally. Let's bring this over there. Alright, let's see. Is this texture within the line art? Yes. Okay, so let's apply. Yeah, I think that kind of looks like it has perspective, eh? I don't know why I'm saying a lot. I'm not Canadian. Let's see, line art. Alright, I gotta now erase a little piece of this texture. Some little pieces. Specifically the nail parts. But this is easy, very simple to do. Just rub the eraser there. Inside these oval shapes. There we go. Some over here. Here. Now just some down here. I'm gonna need a smaller eraser for this. There we go. And voila! So that is done. Let me save. Always remember to save your progress constantly, everyone. Let's paste layer style. And let's zoom out to see what this looks like. Yeah, I guess that looks fine. Looks quite alright. Yeah, not bad. Actually, I think it looks better than the other ones I have done so far. Okay, let's name this layer wooden, whoops, wooden planks texture, 30%. Although the layer is actually still going to remain as at 100% for now. I'm gonna drink some water. I hope the ants are not gonna attack my glass of water today, like they have done on the past 2 streams, because that was very stupid. It's just water. All right. I am now going to use a different plank. Let's see. I'm going to still use the same selection. Oh no, but they are different sizes. Well, in that case, let me just make a new selection then. Let's start up there. Go down here. But it goes beyond this board. In that case, let me start. Actually, let me start up there, but on this side now. Alright, and let's end it over here. Yeah, it's missing a chunk over here, but that's fine. And paste. There's these sides over here as well. I'm starting to regret the decision of using textures on this thing. I am starting to regret it. Alright, I can make it work. I can make it work. Alright, let's align this with the line art. That seems fine. Oh, I can do this. At least for this one. Let's give this some perspective by distorting it. Wait, how am I gonna do this? Alright, like this. So put that there. That's gonna require some manual adjustment, adjusting, not adjustment. Put this one here. Let's see, is everything still aligned? It is almost out of alignment. Almost. Let's fix that. Down here. And up here, like I said, it would require some adjusting. And okay. That should be it. Alright. Now this section here, this must go away, so actually I'm just going to use the lasso tool. That's going to be easier. Because this whole chunk of texture must be removed. There we go. And delete. Alright, that's fine. Let's merge down with the other one. Perfect. Yeah, it doesn't look as good now because I have yet to reapply the whatchamacallit, the opacity. But it is a start. Now, what the heck am I gonna do about these sides over here? I don't know yet. What I do know is that I am going to pick another plank from here and do another, give me the selection tool, another plank there. Let's see, is this selection good? Yeah, it's good. So let's go back there. Let's paste it over here and tit it. Oh, this one is actually kind of smaller than this plank over here. The drawn plank, I should say. Not the texture. The texture is smaller. That's what I'm getting at. Okay, let's align this thing. Put it over there. Tilt it a little more. This should work. And now I just gotta give this, with distortion, give this some perspective. So let's bring this up here. And that should work. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like this. Yeah, that seems fine. Let's merge it down with the layer below. Nice. And save. Now let me see, what am I gonna do about those sides? I think I know. Let's paste this layer again. The same layer. And let's see, let's do this. I completely squished the layer. I don't know if this is going to work, but I sure heck I'm trying. Let's resize it over here as well. And distort. Put this here. This here needs changing. This is kind of looking like a cake. Like a slice of cake for some reason. I don't know why I'm thinking of cake. Alright, and apply. Hey! That actually looks quite alright, if I do say so myself. I should be able to reuse the same layer, the same texture for all of these planks. Let's try that. Let's see, tilt. Yeah. Where'd you go? Ah, there we go. Alright, let's see, let's align it with the line art. Let's bring it down here. Okay. Now let's resize the whole thing. Resize, compress, and all that jazz. Here we go. Now distort. Bring this whatever over there, and this whatever over there, and this should go over here a little more. Alright, that should be fine. Yes, I know, there's this bit here outside. I'm gonna correct that just now. I could have used the lasso tool to do this. Could, I should say should. There we go. So that is done. Let's merge it down. So now every one of these is on the same layer. Oh hey, this actually does look like a wooden plank in perspective. Nice. Okay, so that's done. Let's see about this over here. So paste the same wooden plank. Let's flip it this way. And let's do the same thing that I have done with the other one. Do this. Yeah. Let's align the line arts with the texture. That's fine. Put that over there. And now I can use the distortion. There we go. Almost. There. That should do it. Nice. Merge it down. Nice. Now let's see the side. I'm going to bring it all the way down here. Alright. Wait, what happened here? Let me paste this again because I think I messed up. There we go. Okay, let's leave it there, like that. And let's compress the whole thing like this. Make it smaller like that. And now let's use the distortion tool. I mean, the distortion option. Let's put this over here. This, oops. This one over here. Actually, leave it like that. Let's put, oh my god. Let's put this one here. Yes. That seems fine. Now let's go back down there, because now I think I can actually have this corner meet the other corner there. Inside of the line art. Yeah, okay, this seems to be good. So let's apply. And now I can remove the excess outside the line arts. So let me select that. I'm using the lasso tool. Probably should do this a little bit differently. Alright, this here should be fine. I don't think I need as much accuracy anymore. Silver, you are in the way. Okay, let me stop here, go up. Get rid of this section. And just to be sure, do some more down here as well. Even though this part here is not actually visible. Not seemingly anyway. Okay, merge down. And now I can give this its opacity. And voila! It is textured. Undo. There we go. Alright, let me save this. Hey, it actually doesn't look bad. What I'm not very happy with is the texture on the actual platform over here. It was fine when I made it, when I applied it, but right now it doesn't feel quite right. Anyway, I don't want to add any more textures here. Let me drink a little more water and see what I'll do next. I could try and apply some sort of wall texture to the wall of this building, whatever that is, just to make it look a little nicer. Let's see, wall texture. The word texture was already there. I don't want it to be bricks. Yeah, maybe this might work. Did the music stop? It did. When am I gonna fix this playlist? There we go. That's an awesome song. Yeah, let me see this texture here. First, can I use it? Is it watermarked? Doesn't seem to be. I'm pretty sure that Photoshop itself already has a texture like that. But I can already apply that because the color is actually on multiple different layers. Well, yeah, I can't because it will also apply to the door itself, so not ideal. Before saving this, let me experiment a little bit with this. First, where's the line art? Wall line art, okay. Seems to be that. Actually, alright, I'm gonna have this be down here. That is such a tiny texture. It is so tiny. Let's make it. No, this is gonna be blurry. Very, very blurry. Oh no. Let's see. Let's tilt it like this. Oh. I'm actually gonna have to reapply this on other layers, apparently. Let me align this with the line art as much as I can. Here we go. Blooming, welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday. Thank you for joining. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I don't think this here is going to look good. I really don't think. But like I said, this, as of now, is just an experiment, really. I don't know if this is going to look good, but I'm definitely trying. Let's see, distort so I can have some perspective. No real perspective, but it helps. It sells the illusion, so to speak. Excuse me. Let's place that there. Bring this down here like this. And let's place it this one here. There we go. Now this is going to need to be moved over here. And that there gotta go up. Alrighty. Scale. Let's stretch this down and apply. That looks so weird. I'm doing well as well, thank you. Just trying to get this stuff to work. Why isn't scrolling to the side? I wanted to scroll to the side. There we go. Let's see. 30% opacity. Doesn't look very good. Maybe if I change the blending options. Let's see, multiply. Multiply actually doesn't look bad. It blends in quite well. Let's try some other options. Ew, color dodge is awful. Overlay, nah. Hard light, linear light, no. Pink light, hard mix, difference, no. Exclusion, subtract, divide. Divide's not bad either. What the hell is going on there? Is this chunks of gigantic pixels? Saturation, color, and luminosity. Okay. What was the one that I said? Multiply, I think? Yes, it was multiply. Alright. Multiply seems to work. Let's duplicate this layer and let's see if we can have it working for the other parts of the wall. Let's see, let's put it over here. Yeah, it works. I'm just gonna have to remove a few portions of it, but that is completely fine and expected. I do need the line art, however. Let's see, wall line art. That's literally just that line over there. No, that's not what I need. Door line art. Ah, this is the one that I need. So let's select this here. Alrighty. Yep, that is right. So let's select, modify, expand by 3. And hold on, let's select this layer. Delete. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Let's name this layer Wall 1 Texture 30%. Let's name the one down here. Actually, I'm going to use a different naming scheme. Lower wall texture 30%. Let's go back to that one up there and name it front wall texture. The word texture is already there, Mike. There we go. Front wall texture. Yeah, I gotta select the door line art again. And let's see, modify, expand by 3, but this time I'm going to invert the selection and hit delete. Alright, now I have both chunks of the wall separated from one another. The problem here now is that the door. Oh no, I deleted the line art. Heck. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Now that's what I wanted to do. Now the problem here is that the door itself got a little lot of the wall texture. I gotta remove that. Let's see, how am I going to go about that? Door texture, door line art. Yes, door line art. Let's select the inside of this line art stuff. Also this portion here. Okay, that seems alright. Let's select, modify, expand by 3 as well. And where's the wall texture? Wall line, front wall texture here. Alright, that's the layer. Is this the selection that I want? I'm not sure. Let's make a new layer on top here. Is this right? No, it is not. Invert the selection. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's the selection that I needed. Delete this layer. Front wall texture, delete. There we go. Now the door does not have the wall texture. Excellent. Only the wall has the wall texture. Perfect. Now we just gotta add a texture to this part of the wall over there. And let's see, where should I put that? Probably here. Yes. Yes? Wall color. Yeah, that seems to be this here. So let's apply that. Let's apply that here. There we go. And oops, no, that's not quite what I wanted. Okay, let's bring this all the way down here and resize it. And resize it. I'm gonna have to bring it over here and resize it. Okay. Alright, let's put it over here. That seems alright. Good enough. Now give me the distort thingy. Bring this over here. This has to be within the line art as much as possible. Okay, that, oh my god, even it off. Alright, that's good enough. Okay, that is fine. Any excess I'm just gonna delete. No problem. Now, let's see, move this up there, and this up here, kind of like so. And let's meet them. Oh my god. Scale, stretch a bit, and apply. That seems fine. Let's select this area over here now. Modify, expand by 3. Go back to layer 48, hit delete, and that should have taken care of the portion of the line art, the line art, the texture that was showing beyond the line art. Alright. Front wall texture, copy layer style, and paste layer style. There we go. Let's call this side wall texture. Texture? The heck? Texture. 30%. There we go. Silver charges on silver's snout. Cute. Yeah, that seems alright. Okay. Nice. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about the dirt down here, but that's gonna come in later. Let's see what next. Let me think for a moment. God, so many textures. I have applied so many textures here. You know, I think this is ready to start the shading process. Yeah, I think it is good enough to begin that process, that stage of the progress. I am not going to, however, immediately begin with shading. You see those green grassy hills there? They need grass. So let's make them grassy. Let me save. And let's see, where's the layer that contains the hills? That's gonna be on the group background. Background? The heck, Mike? It's background. Okay. Let's see. Hey, that's the background. Now without the structure there, it just looks like both of these ponies are just laying down on the grass, right next to Oblivion over here. All right, let's expand this group. Let's see, Hill 1 base. Aw, look at Silver sleeping on top of the hill over there. That's so cute. Alright, let's begin with Hill 1 base. And I'm gonna have to hide the characters and the structure as well. Because for the moment I need just the hills. Alright, let's see, brush. Let's see, grass brush. There's that one, but I believe I have a better one somewhere. And here we go to the good old process of spending several minutes looking for brushes. Looking for brushes that I can never find when I'm looking for them, but I immediately find them when I'm not looking for them. Upper long flowy grass. Let's try this. Let me start with the one above, the 175 one over there. Actually, all of them are 175 except for the one that is 150. Let me make a new layer. Let's pick the colors. Let's make this one a little brighter green. Maybe a little tint of yellow. Okay, let's swap colors. And for the secondary color, let's try... Actually, I could keep the same color here. Alright, without resizing the brush, let's do this and see what it looks like. Yeah, this one doesn't look good. Let's try another one. Let's try this one. This is supposed to be grass, but it kind of looks like fur. Yeah, this here is not gonna work. This is just plants. This is also just plants, and this is actually grass, but not gonna work. Hold on, let's see this here. Nah, not gonna run. I mean, not gonna work for what I am trying to do here. Is that all the grass brushes that I have? I thought I had more. What is this? No, seriously, what is this? What is that? I don't know what this is, but it looks cool. Just not gonna work for not gonna work as grass. I don't know what this is. This looks like foliage. It doesn't look like foliage. Okay, this here does look like a bunch of leaves, but I want grass, not leaves. Sparkles, flames, trees, confetti. Sure, let's put confetti on the grass. There we go. That's a happy hill. No. Alright, let's try with a default grass brush over here. Let's see what this looks like. I used to use this brush a lot back in the day. I don't really want to use it anymore because the blades of grass only face one direction, which is a curve like this. Always this. Okay, let's make this a little more green. Actually, hold on, let's not change that color. Instead, let me change this one. That looks like vomit. Now worse. Okay, this green is too dead. This green needs more life. It needs to be greener. Let's see about this and make this one greener as well, but a little darker. That doesn't work. Make it more yellow. Maybe a little brighter. Matt, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Happy Sunday. Yes, I'm working on this one again. I'm trying to figure out grass. This here looks a bit better, but it can be better. I can make much better grass than that. I have done much better grass than that. You know what? I'm going to open some old project and just copy the colors from there. Let's see. Where's one with good grass? Oh, I think I know. If only I could remember the name. It is a very old picture, but it is still one of my favorites. The grass on that one turned out so nicely, as well as the lighting, and maybe even the shading, even though it is so old now. I can't remember the name, but I'll know when I see it. It's in here somewhere. Magic Frame, no. Innocence, no. It's My Life, no. Heartstrong Love, no. Holy Encounter, no. Holiday Wishes, no. Holiday Wishes is brand new, still pretty much brand new. Happy Choice, Finding a Pet, Dragon Hug, Different Night, Different Worlds, collab. There's a bunch of collabs. Not as many as I wish I could have made back in the day. Breaking the Rule Breakers. I should stop fiddling with my pen. I'm gonna drop this thing at any moment. Let me put it down there. A pair a day keeps the doctor away. That's not it. I ran out of folders. Oh god. I'm gonna spend less time looking for this thing if I just find the picture on my DA and check what the name is. So let me do that. Next, I'm gonna have to browse through a few pages because that picture is very old. I think I drew that back in 2010. It might have been. God, 2010. Man, it doesn't feel like it. But it was already so long ago. Yeah, 11 years. Wow. It feels like just 2 years ago on the most. Alright, getting close. There it is. Remembering the past. There it is. Remembering the past. Let's see. Final. Oh, there's a final 2? Oh, well. In that case, cancel. Let me open final number 2 over here. Some text layers might... Okay, no, do not update. Just missing fonts. There, that grass. I like how this grass turned out, even though I used the same brush that I said I don't want to be using. Can't believe 2011 was a decade ago already. I know, right? It feels like just 2 years ago. To me, at least. I really like the way this grass turned out. I really like it. Also, I like the way I shaded over here. Made the shadow of the tree, kind of, on the grass. I actually drew this as a gift to a friend of mine. Oh man, I have done a much better work on the fur of the character here than I ever did after this. Although to be fair, every single one of these, I mean, the whole fur, all of this was a single streak of the brush, like literally. It was like this. Let me make a new layer above everything. Your brush number, round hard brush number 1. Let me pick some color here. It was all this. That's one hair of fur. There's another one, 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 another one. I had to do this for the whole body of the character. Can you imagine how much time that took to make? Jesus Christ. But hey, the result is actually very, very good. I actually still like it. Silver, get out of there. But okay, I think this is the final version of the progress. Yeah, I don't have the color sets here anymore, so let's open some older file. Let's see, beta 15. I want the color set for the grass. Grass base, grass, shadows, tree. Did I even save color set back in the day when I drew this? I don't. Oh my god. I'm starting to think that I didn't. Let's see, an older one, beta 7. Yeah, that was a lot of work, Matt. And you remember my dragon, Michael Braveheart, right? The big green dragon that I have. He has a sort of mane on his head that goes all the way to the tip of his tail, and all of that is fur. And he's a big dude. He's a big character. I used to draw the fur of that thing by hand every single time I drew him. I used to draw every single string of hair from that mane by hand. The result was good. The end result was good. But my god, there was so much work. And I had to stop doing that when I started working with higher resolutions because it was way too much. It was way too much. Let me try beta number 2 over here. Alright, the grass is in place. But I'm not seeing color set. I can just pick the color from the actual grass itself, but I don't really want to do that because it would not be very accurate. Clouds color set. Okay, so I did make color set saves back in the day when I drew this. It just doesn't seem like I have done that for the grass. Well, let me try an even older file, an even earlier version of the progress. Look at the sun over there. That's nice. So the grass here is already in place. But I again don't see color set for the grass. If that is not on alpha, then it doesn't exist. Right, shoe, tree, grass. Yeah, it doesn't exist. Dang it. The one thing that I wanted is not available. Oh. Well, let's pick colors then. Do I have to draw every blade by hand? You mean the blades of grass? Oh God, no. No. I'm gonna use a brush that looks like grass. But I gotta pick the colors just right so it looks natural. And that's why I wanted this picture here, because I really like the grass that I drew here. Even without shading, it looks nice. Although, obviously, all of this is a bunch of different layers that I drew here. See here? Every single part of the grass is a different layer. This also took quite some time to make. But hey, the end result is actually quite nice. Again, here's the end result. I still like this picture. When did I draw this anyway? Yes. I finished this picture on Friday, July the 9th, 2010. That was almost 11 years old, 11 years ago. On the next July 9th, this picture is going to be exactly 11 years old. Wow. Again, still feels like it was just a couple years ago. Incredible. Okay, let's see. Give me the grass brush. Let's see what these two colors look like here. They clash with the color of the hill. Well, all of that was for nothing. Ah, man. Right, I can make it. I just gotta figure it out. Alright, let's see. Let's have this almost very vivid green. That might be way too vivid. What if I change this one here as well? Ugh. Doesn't look good. It might work for the other hills. Like on that one, it looks a little better there, but not on this one here. Fine. I'll base the grass on the actual base color. But instead of making it brighter, let's make it darker. The color, that is. Let's see about this one here. Let's see a little more green there. There you go. What does this look like now? Yeah, that's a marginally better. Let's go with that one there. Hey, this here might actually work. Now, obviously, the grass is not going to be like this. I'm just testing to see if the color is correct. Let me bring back the structure for a while. This can be better. This can be better. Let me try and make this darker. There we go. Yeah, this looks better. By the way, Matt, if you're still there, just so you know why I didn't say anything, apparently, on the last Friday stream when you asked me a question, I actually did say something. I actually was talking the whole time. The problem is my microphone was turned off on OBS. I did the whole stream talking, but you guys on the stream could not hear. I only realized that after I finished the stream. Man, I felt like such an idiot. Okay, I think this here is going to work. Let's save a color set for the grass. Let's see, let's put it over here. There's one color. There's the other color. Grass color set. And this layer here is where the grass is actually gonna be. Let's rename this to Hill 1 Grass. Right, now I'm gonna need the characters because I need to make the size of the grass be accurate to their size. I still don't want to use this brush though. Oh god, it looks terrible. I'm gonna try the other brushes again. Maybe they will work a little better with the colors that I have picked now. Let's see, where are they? Planets, moons, splatters, flames. They should be further up. Foliage. Are these they? I'm not sure. I have selected one, but I'm not sure if that's what I'm looking for. Trees, more foliage. I don't know what those are. Shines, sparkles. Yeah, let's try whatever I selected. Oh god, where is whatever I selected? Oh heck. There's flames again. Ah, there we go. That. Yeah. This does not look really good. Blah, 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 blah. This doesn't really look very good, does it? Again, it looks like fur. Is this fur? What is the name of the brush? Short grass. Why the hell does it look like fur? I could draw something very furry with this, but it's just grass. Oh god. What about this here? Well, colors-wise, this brush does not work very well. Although, if I do it like this... Hmm. I might need to group the grass. Silver, why must you always be where I need to put my mouse? Get out of there. Go over there. There. Stay there. Yeah, take a nap there. Hill 1 grass. Let's call this grass 1 and put it inside the group and delete what I have done here for the moment. Let's see. So for the grass that is the closest to, let's say, the camera, let's see, I suppose this size is fine, the default size. Yeah. Like that, you know? Let's see, where do I start with this? I think I'm going to start here. Hold on, not quite like that. It's kind of like an ellipse over here. Let's hide the structure for the moment. There we go. I'm gonna have to make multiple passes, because as you can see, you can tell just by looking at it where I have dragged the mouse through. So let's begin with the basics then. Let's fill up this whole area like this. Now go back the opposite direction with another pass. Kind of like this. And now back down. Doing that. Actually, I'm going to do circular motions. Should probably do the other way. Kind of like this. Now, actually, yeah, let's go this way, counterclockwise, and try to randomize it as much as I can. Again, I'm not trying to do realism. I just want things to look natural. Alright, although I think this could look a little bit better. What if I do this again? Like this. Let me zoom in and bring back the structure. Let me undo what I have just done and compare. Both look nice. At least with the platform in place. Like one kind of looks like this one here. Kind of looks like maybe the grass is more tilted to this side here. Like, you know, maybe the wind is blowing in this direction. And this one here just looks like the grass is more messed up. Not really messed up, but like it is more still. You know, like there's no wind blowing. Tough choice. Let's go with this one here. Alright, let's save and take a sip of water. Alright, let's move on. Make a new layer. Bring it down. Name it grass 2. And this one is going to require a smaller brush. Let's try 160. Yep, it's gonna go back there. Kind of like that. So let's bring back the structure. Hide silver trot. And how far is this part supposed to be? More or less around there, I guess. Gotta keep in mind perspective for the record. I don't really see what I am doing here because the platform is in the way. But I think I am doing this right. Let's hide the structure. Yeah, there's a gap there, but okay, no problem. Just gotta do this. Here we go. Notice that I am not just doing circular motions and obviously moving the thing to the sides, but I am also doing the circular motions kind of at an angle. Alright, now let's do some down here. And that should be good enough. Yeah, I know the grass, the tree over there is actually going over the grass, but one thing at a time. That's a problem that I'm going to address later on. Let's change the size to 140 for the next one. Remember, as always, the basics first. Grass 3. Is this a good size? I guess. Alright, let's leave it there. Like so. Let's bring it down here. I know this patch that I am applying here is quite small. It is supposed to be this small. There's gonna be so many layers to shade later. Oh god, what am I bringing upon myself? What am I bringing upon myself? Oh, it looks weird over there. There we go, that's better. Alright, let's make a new one. How many layers am I gonna apply here? Jesus. Grass 4. Let's try size 100. Because now the grass is going to be much farther away. It still looks very big. It still looks too big, actually. Let's try 90. Yeah, that seems more appropriate. Should probably use smaller circular motions here, or not. Alright, let me do this here so I can hide silver and the structure. That way I can actually see what I am doing down here. Well, it's not looking so bad so far. I have definitely made worse grass before. Especially when I didn't know how to make grass. But I definitely could be doing a better job. But well, Let's see what this is going to look like once it is finished. Because as usual, it is quite common for something to not look good while it is still being made. So this here could be just a case. Just a case. Okay, let's see now. To cover the remaining of the hill over here, I suppose I can just use number 50. No need to go any larger than that. Should hide both of those trees though. Where are they? There they are. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and run the grass along the end of the hill over there. There we go. I do not want the hard line of the color base to be showing, so that must be covered by the grass. There we go. Now let's fill up this area over here. Again with the circular motions at an angle and obviously moving to the side. Although this time I am using smaller circular motions. I mean a smaller radius on the circle. Now I don't believe I need to fill up this part over here with grass, because I think this here is covered by the platform, you know, the structure where the ponies are standing. But I'm gonna anyway, you know, just to be sure. You know what they say, better safe than sorry. Almost done. Okay, I think that is done. Let's bring back the stuff. No, don't do that, cat. Don't do that. My cat just came up to me and clawed my socks. I wear compression socks, so, and these things are expensive. And he likes to put his claws on that thing. What do you want, Bobby? I cannot give you attention around right now. What a cutie. Okay, let's see this here. This is, by the way, 100% zoom. Kind of feel like this grass back there could look a little better. Maybe more circular motions here, but not as much as at an angle. Yeah, it looks alright. Looks a little better, I guess. Yeah, see, it looks a bit odd. What if I do this? No. What if instead of circular motions I do vertical lines like this? Ah, yes. This looks a bit better. Not by much, but seems to be some sort of improvement, I guess. Because with this, the bottom of the grass patch, it gets hidden by the next patch that is applied on top of it, but further down. So it gives a little more, a little more naturality to its appearance. Oh my god. There we go. Yeah, see the difference between that and this over here? Over here you can see the bottom of the patch. And the patch, by the way, is the shape the brush has. That's what I am referring to as patch. Patch of grass. So to give you a better example of what I am talking about, let me do a thing here. 2000, 2000. What brush size am I using? 50? Let's go to 500. Oops. Okay, so here we have one piece of grass. There's another one there, another one there. So what essentially happens is with every pass, Photoshop applies one of these to the canvas. And because I keep going, it applies some more. So what happens is what am I doing here? The one that is applied on top of the one behind goes like this. So the bottom part of the patch of grass gets hidden away. So what happens is pretty much what is happening there is pretty much this here. See that? That's what is going on there. Of course, this is happening because I'm going from top to bottom. If I did bottom to top, it would be the opposite of this. So it would be like this. Let me show you. If I went bottom to top, this here is what would happen instead. Which is what happened. Oop, where'd you go? There. This looks bad. This looks ugly. And this, let me change back to 50. And this is exactly what is going on over here. So now all I gotta do is keep going from top to bottom, and that issue should be mitigated just fine. That still can look a bit better. I feel that I can make it look better. I don't yet know how, but I'm quite certain it can look better. Maybe some more of that, but on the diagonal like this. Not all across, just on a few parts. Not too much. I'm seeing kind of the same issue down here. this layer, which means I'm gonna have to go back there. I don't think I'm very happy with this grass. Yeah, I don't think I am quite happy with this grass. I just spent a lot of time working on this grass, but I don't think it looks good. Tell you what, I will save, and I will save again, but this time can I complete? Ah, it's still saving. All right, I will save again, but this time as alpha number 2. And I'm gonna say goodbye to all the grass that I have just made. There we go. Goodbye, grass. And I'm going to start over with a different brush. Let's go with the default brush. Right? 112. Let's have silver on the screen, so I have him to use as a reference for the size of the grass. Yeah, that should be a good size actually. Yeah, let's make it. This one here, this brush, actually seems to blend a little bit better than the other one that I was using. Although I really didn't want to use this one. There's gotta be a better grass brush that I can use out there somewhere. I just gotta find it. Oh, my wrist is starting to hurt from doing this. Honest, it is starting to ache. It's because I am making so many repetitive movements right now to get this here done. Ah! I need a quick break. Oh god. Ah. Alright, let's continue. And there we go, that should do it. Let's have silver and the structure back. Yeah, for this first part, seems okay. Let's save. Let's move on to number 2, and let me see something here. Okay. And a smaller size, let's use size 90. Sure. Let's use size 90 and apply the second layer of grass. Now let's hide both these here. And let's complete this layer. There we go, that should be good enough. Just do a little more over here. Alright, that seems fine. Let's make the brush a little smaller. Let's go to 70 and grass 3. Again, let's have the structure. I think I'm gonna hide the galoshes as well. There we go. Ah, frick. Let me start over. Yeah, let me draw kind of a line of grass going by like this. Yeah, that's gonna work as a reference, as a guideline even, for what I am doing. Very nice. Now let's add some more over here, even though this is not actually necessary. But I want to, so I'm gonna do it. Who's gonna stop me? Nobody can stop me. Okay. Rest number 4. Let's see, size 50 now. Sure. Actually, I might not even need grass number 5 over here, the layer. Let me see something. Right? Alright, let's see. Structure, silver trot. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Change back to size 70. And let's go back to grass number 3. Because this here actually needs to go a little closer to that tree over there. Like this, you see? So let's curve this a little more. You know, gotta follow the kind of the curvature of the hill. Just so perspective can be kept. There we go. There we go, that should be good enough. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Now I'm gonna go to brush number 50. Now let's hide silver again. And let's get started with this here. You know, I might be able to just use this here now for the remaining of the hill. Let me undo that, save, and then start again. This time, let's hide in the trees. Let's do the edge of the hill here. Apply the grass there. I went off a bit, but I should be fine. At least on that part. I'm gonna need to hide the second hill back there. Oops, not that one. This one. Actually, all of them. Just so I can have a clear view of the edge of this hill here. Actually, that there should be fine. Go, almost done. Alright, I'm gonna do just one pass. That's too much. Just one pass. Like this. All along. There we go. Now all I gotta do is fill in that gap. I lost my cursor there for a moment. Let's do this here. Again, circular motions. Just like that. Let's make this a happy grass. A happy grass on a happy hill. There we go. For this first part here, I am almost done. Now once I'm done with this, I should be able to repeat the process for the rest, but with wider circular motions. That way I can cover more ground, literally, without so much concern with accidentally going over the hill, literally. In this case anyway. So let's go like this at first, and then come back with more circular motions in the opposite direction. Okay, now let's go back. See what I'm doing? Yes. This is gonna look good now. Even though, again, this still isn't the brush that I wanted to use. Or rather, this is a brush that I didn't want to use. Because I don't know what other brush I actually would want to use. The one I thought I wanted didn't actually work out. It didn't look good. You saw. There we go. Now I am almost done with this here now. My thumb is hurting. Whew. There we go. Let me save. Let's bring back the hills ahead. Oops. And the trees and the structure. And there we go. Ugh. Let me stretch a bit. God, that's a lot of grass. That is a lot of grass. My goodness. It still needs a little touch up over there. It's fine. Okay. Let's see. Save. Now, do I need to do the next hill over there? Because that one is farther away. And this one back here, for example, I'm not going to be doing the grass there because it's just so far away that I don't have to detail it. The semi-shading that I have already done there is already taking care of that. But for these two here, I think I might still need to do actual grass with brushes. Look at Silver sleeping under the tree over there. So cute. Okay, let's go to hill number 2 base. Yep, this one. Let's make a new group on top of it and call it hill 2 grass. And here, let's make a new layer. And whoopsie daisy, that's not what I meant to do. Let's drop the size of the brush to 30. And let's name this grass 1. At this point, for this other hill, I do believe that I'm gonna need to change colors on the brush. Yes, I'm gonna. So let's do that. I think I'm gonna try and make this one, the blades of grass, a little lighter. That is not green. A little lighter color than what I used over here. Let's see. And let's use the base color for that one. Let's see what does this look like. Yeah, I guess that looks fine. Yeah, that seems fine. Now, in terms of the size of the brush, I cannot really reduce the size much more than this. 30 at this point is kind of the limit. If I make it any smaller, I think it is not going to look good. Besides, it is actually going to make it harder to fill in the gaps. And I do believe it is already difficult enough as it is with this size of brush. I am going to, however, still use different layers of grass. And I really hope that it works out nicely when I shade. So let's make the second one now. Let's call it grass 2. Let me drop the size of the brush to 10 just to see what this is going to look like. Yeah, see, that is barely noticeable at this point. And filling the gaps so it doesn't look like a bunch of lines where the brush has been. That is going to be much more difficult. Let's go back to 30. And hopefully this is going to work out nicely. I have no idea what this is looking like behind the tree. Should hide the tree. Here we go, that's better. What the heck does it do? I have no idea. Let's move the canvas to the side a bit so I can see here. Now the question is, do I want to use this same layer to cover the entire hill, or do I keep this layer like this and instead make a new layer to cover the top of the hill there? I'm going to make a new layer, but I'm not sure if this is actually going to look good when shading. If it doesn't, because all of this grass is the same size, the same brush size, if it doesn't work out well, then I can just merge the layers together without much trouble. Now for the other hill over there, I actually don't think I want to draw grass with a brush, because the brush would have to be smaller, and as I have already tested, it is not going to look good. It would still look like grass, but to make it look good, it would be a lot of work. Not that I can't make it, I can. I just don't want to. But I might change my mind in the near future. So there's that. Alright, that seems good. Should be good. Let's bring back the trees and save. Yeah, from this distance here we cannot even tell there's grass there. Let's go at 100% zoom. Now we can see there's grass there. Alright, let's save the color of that grass. So let's see here. Secondary color. Alrighty, let's save. And I'm gonna take a quick break, use the bathroom, and I'll be back in just a minute. So don't go anywhere. I will be right back.
a small apartment in the city. It's only words, no real story. No you catastrophe, no hidden allegory. Go for a walk, no destination. Stay off the train, there'll be no one at the station. I'm gonna see you on the other side. I'm counting on you today. Fearless promises will only fade away, but that's alright. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright.
Alrighty, I am back. And hey, Silvertrot is sleeping on a cloud. Silver, don't be silly. You are a unicorn, not a Pegasus. Did I say Pegasus? No, I meant to say Pegasus. Anyway, let me restart Photoshop so I can have pen pressure again. Here, birthday wishes, coloring, Alpha 2. Okay, let's go. Let's see, where was I? So, I have just finished drawing the grass for that hill over there. Let's see, what can I do in regards to the hill on the other side? Gotta make it look like there's grass there, even though I am not actually going to draw grass there. Where's the layer for that? U1, U2. Should probably group all of these things here together at some point. Ah, here we go. Hill 3 base. So I think that to make it look like there's grass there, I'm gonna have to resort to just pure shading and lighting with the dodge tool and the burn tool, using the leaf brush. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do it like that, which is pretty much what I have done with the hill off in the distance over there. Can you see that? If I zoom out a little bit more, you can see. So right there, there's one right there, and here's another one. It kind of looks like there's grass there, but there isn't. I mean, it is supposed to have grass there, but what I mean is I didn't draw grass on those. I just used the leaf brush with the dodge and burn tool. So yeah, that was made entirely through shading. It was a very shady thing I have done there. No, I'm kidding. Alright, let's see. What am I gonna do next? I really should work on this dirt over here. How can I make this flat portion of brown look like dirt? How do I do that? Now that I think of it, have I ever drawn dirt? I think I have. Kind of. And that is also a very old picture. Yeah, but that one I remember the name of, for some odd reason. That one is called, I want to check it. That one is called A Fine Catch. I hope you guys are okay with a little bit of blood, because this one has blood in it. a fine catch. There we go. This picture. It's actually just a dirt path, but I think the way I did this was by drawing random lines, kind of like this, with 2 or 3 colors, and then I used the blur and the smudge tool to mix those together. And then I added, I think I must have added a layer on, well, I definitely used a different layer for the paw prints. But no, I think the granulation, if that's the word, I did through shading. Let me open an early version of the progress of that to see. There's no path here. There's almost nothing on this one. Alright, let's try this the next one. Okay, so there's the path, part of it. Let's see. So I made the dirt base. Yeah, I used random lines, like I said. I thought I did, although that's just a single color. The dirt path itself. What brush is that? Also, I don't think this brush would work on the picture that I am working on right now, because the resolution is so much higher on that one compared to this one here. Like, seriously, want to see how much larger the picture that I am working on is compared to this one? How much larger that is? Here, let me show you. Let's open the final version of this picture, a fine catch. Let's open that on Photoshop. Let's copy and paste it over everything. So yeah, let's paste over here. Bam. That's how much larger the picture that I am working on right now is in relation to the one that I am looking into right now. My god, look at that. In comparison, it's gigantic. Fun. Alright, let's go back to this here. Oh yeah, I was gonna work on the dirt. What am I doing? Where is the dirt? That's probably gonna be here in the group structure, isn't it? It is. So let's expand that. It's platform, ground. Yep, there we go. That's the dirt. Alright, let's go back here to a fine catch. Not that one. Let me open the next one. Let's see, that was Alpha 1 or Alpha 2? Oh, this looks very nice, actually. So yeah, here I have already made more progress on the dirt. So I see I have run the smudge on both layers that I drew. Yeah, and there's yet another layer on below it, serving as the base for the ground in general. I could reuse this to make another picture. I dare say, even though unfinished, it looks very nice. Save changes to Alpha 2, no. So at this point here, it looks like I was already doing shading. So yeah, I applied shading. It looks like I did use the leaf brush with shading as well to give the dirt a little more granularity, you know, to make it look like this. Let me see the next one. It doesn't look like there have been any changes to the actual dirt path. I think that by this point it was probably finished. Let me skip ahead to beta 4. Yeah, it was finished by that point. So yeah, all I did were random lines and a weird brush, and then I smudged everything. Okay. All right. Let's start with this. Let's rename this layer to round base, and let's pick this color. Let's pick a brush. I think I'm gonna want a round hard brush of size. What size do I want? 30, too small. 50, maybe. I don't really know what I want here. Let's lock the layer. Well, you gotta use a different color first. Let's use that as base. And do I want this to be a lighter color or a darker color than the base color? I might want both. But at least initially have them on separate layers. I think I'm seeing a cricket climb up my wall right now. That definitely looks like a cricket. I haven't seen one in many years. Is that really a cricket? Let me see. Cricket. You gotta remember what a cricket looks like. International Cricket Council. What? Okay. I think I misspelled cricket. Oh god, now I don't think I can remember. I remember how to spell cricket. You know, the name of the bug. Oh shoot. Did I forget? Okay, you know what, screw that. I don't need that. Let me focus on this. Right, so let's start with the lighter color, I guess. And a new layer. Let's unlock that, but instead I'm going to select it. There we go. Now, random lines. That's not random enough. That's just a bunch of 8s. What am I doing here? I don't know what I'm doing. Do I ever? That's the thing. Let me try this here. Maybe brush number 40. Let's do kind of a, I don't know, turn, I guess. Yeah, like that, sure, I guess. Let's swap colors and have a darker one now. Are you a cricket? It just flew down top of my mouse pad. Are you a cricket bug? If you're not, I'm gonna kill you. Get out of there. And don't you dare fly on me. Let's make a new layer and do kind of the same thing, but like this now. Go across. Actually, I'm gonna have this one below, like that. Now that looks like chocolate. Now I want chocolate. All right. Okay, let's keep it like that for now. And let's make a new layer here. I'm gonna call this here. I'm gonna have the color set for the dirt over there actually, because I need to switch colors and I might need to come back to some of these later. So let's call this dirt colors set. And let's put it here. So there. That's one color. That's another color. Now let's use the original in the middle. So you know, kind of a gradient. And let me make a new layer here. And I'll see if doing the dirt the same way I have done with that other picture, it's actually going to work. So let's pick the same brush that I believe I used for that. And this needs to be larger. So 100 is too small. Let's go with 200. Maybe still too small. Let's try 400. Okay, 300, 400, I guess. And here, maybe a color that is in between these three. No. I can't just drag the mouse, the brush like this, because that happens. So this would require individual clicks all around. What if I go a color darker than this one? And here's the cricket again, climbing on my wall. Get out of here. Yeah, that might work. But I think it would have to be below everything. Regardless, let me plop a few bunches of these. Can I hide the structure? It doesn't matter if the line art is showing. Yeah, okay, this is good enough. I just need to see what's underneath it. Right now I am using the mouse. The pen is actually, ironically enough, not gonna give me the accuracy that I actually need for this. Also, I don't know what I'm doing, by the way. I have no idea if this is going to work. Get out of there, Silver. I need to click right where you were. That really looks like chocolate. That really looks like chocolate, like a bonbon. Okay, let me add just a few more. Keep it like that. Let's bring it to below those. That might work. I don't know what I'm doing, but that might work. And we make a new layer on top and use now the lightest color as the base and do the same thing but with a lighter shade of this. Let's see about this. And yes, I do know this is going off and beyond the dirt, but for now that is actually intentional. By itself, this lighter color here actually kind of looks like I am already doing shading, but I am not. It does give me some ideas though. Okay. Now, what the heck do I want with this? Let me save. What if I try and warp this thing to, you know, kind of give it some sort of perspective? I'm not sure if this is actually making much of a difference, really. Now at this point I might as well just rotate a bit. Let's go to scaling. Go over here. Okay. Let's apply that. And for the moment, let's hide all of these layers because I want to do the same thing with the one below here. So let's see, warp. Oh, not like that. Let's see, rotate, tilt it to the side like this. And scale. And let's do some more warping. Alright, and apply this thing. And let's bring back the other layers. And as well as the platform, because I need to see what this looks like. This here might look better. Could we like this instead? You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to save this as Alpha 3. The way this dirt is going to look like in the end is not something that I will be doing right now. because that actually will also involve shading. So I likely should start doing that when I get to the shading process, to the shading stage. So right now I'm just placing the basics in place. Just put the basics in place, and I think that for the dirt, this should be good enough for now. If I guess. Let's see what I'm going to do next here. I need to make the bushes and the root of the trees look like they are actually in the grass. But I think I should probably do that after I shade everything. Yes, I definitely should do that after I shade everything. Because the way I'm going to do that is by using the eraser with the same shape, with the same brush that I used to draw the grass. So I'm going to use the grass brush on the eraser. So what that would do is, actually I'm just going to give you a sample of what that is going to do. Let's do this here. Let's expand background, close by trees. Actually no, let's see the bushes. Yeah, let's go down here. There we go. Okay, so there's a bush. Let's pick the eraser and the grass brush that I used to draw the grass. So yeah, here's how this is going to work. I'm just gonna erase a piece of these things like this, just like that. There we go. And see, just like that, now it looks like the grass is actually over the bush on this part here, and therefore it looks like the bush is surrounded by grass. And the same thing will apply to the trees. So let's see, tree close. Which one do I want? This one? I guess so. I want this one here. That's not the one. That's all the way over there. This one. Yep, that's the one. So here, I'm gonna give you a say. Oh, I thought that brush is too big. I think I used brush 100, not this here. That's still too big. Let's go down to 90. Or is this the 70 already? Let's go to 70. 70 still looks too big, but whatever. Just for the demonstration, it should be good enough. Anyway, as you can see here, and this is also part of why I didn't want to use this brush for the grass. It is not very good for this trick. So there we go. That looks like the grass is covering part of the tree, just the way it would be in real life, even though I am not trying to go for realism. There you go. Of course, when I actually do this, I'm gonna do a better work than that. Obviously, this is just to give you a quick sample of what's to come and how I'm gonna do that. So as you can see, it looks like the tree as well is also surrounded by grass, just like it would be if any of this were real. So yeah, again, I don't try to go for realism. I just want things to look natural, and I think that makes it look natural a lot. A good example of that, if we go back to that picture. What was that called again? Oh heck. remembering the past. I did the same thing to the tree over here, although this is a much lower resolution, so we can't really see that very clearly, but it's there. Right here, over here too, in there, there. There's some of that over there as well, at the base of that other tree there. Is that a willow? I think that's a willow. Oh, you can see a lot of that here on these logs. Like here, also the characters. They're on the shoes. This ball over here. These logs right here. See, I did this using the eraser and that brush. Oh, there's another log over there. So yeah. And in order for that to work properly, apart from actually getting the thing right, obviously, the ideal thing is that I already have the shading in place. So yeah, that is gonna come when I do the shading, when I finish shading the grass. Yeah, the grass is gonna have to be fully shaded when I do that. So that is likely going to be one of the last things that I will be doing on this picture. Now let's see. For the moment, what else do I need to do here? Have I already merged the layers on both of these characters? I have not. I haven't. Oh, I thought I already had. Okay, so let's see. Unless I can think of anything else, anything that needs to be added or changed or removed from this picture, I do believe it is time to move on, merge all the layers that need to be merged, and then the picture will be ready to be shaded. I can't really think of anything. Yeah, I can't really think of anything. It doesn't matter how much you look at me, Silver, I cannot think of anything. Yeah, I talked to you. I gotta think of more animations to add to him. I really liked working on this little project here again. I really did. I wanna work some more on that. Yeah, I think all there's left for me to do here, before shading obviously, is to just merge the layers. And then the whole thing should be ready to be shaded. Which, by the way, shading and making effects is pretty much the last steps, the last stages of making my art. Yeah, let me save this thing. Always remember to save your progress. Alrighty. So I think I'm gonna stop for now, because this is all the time that I'm gonna have for this stream today. And besides, I need a break. I need a break and I need food. Oh, I forgot to save the sample picture to see the progress. Let me do that real quick. While I do that, let me go ahead and give you the end of stream reminders. So guys, I stream every Wednesday, Friday, and Sundays. I play a different game every Friday and Wednesday. Hold on, let me start that over because I think I got myself confused. I stream every Wednesday, Friday, and Sundays. On Wednesdays, I play on Wednesdays. On Wednesdays, oh my god. Brain.exe has stopped responding. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. On Wednesdays and Fridays, I play a different game every week, and on Sundays I draw live just like I'm doing today. On Wednesdays, the stream should start at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and on Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, while on Sundays the stream should start at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. The Friday and Sunday streams are always in English, but the Wednesday streams are exclusively in Portuguese. So now you know, if you ever join a Wednesday stream, if you don't understand what I'm saying, that's why. Yeah, those are always in Portuguese. But yeah, let's see if we try using magic there while Photoshop is saving. For today, even though I said that this is all the time that I'm gonna have for this stream today, I might do I might do yet another stream today, because I failed miserably at playing Simcopter last Friday, and I kind of want to do that again. Well, except the failing part. Excuse me. Except the part where I failed. No, what I mean is I want to play Simcopter again, so I am thinking of another unscheduled stream. But what time is it? 7:15 my local time, and I am hungry, and I take a while to eat, and I'm gonna have to wake up really early tomorrow to work. Probably, it's not really confirmed yet, but yeah, I'll see if I can do another stream today. If I do, that's gonna be Simcopter X, but no promises. Regardless, do expect that maybe I do that. If I don't do it today, expect me to do that either on Monday evening or Tuesday evening. Yeah, so expect that. But anyway, that's gonna be everything for now, at least. Let me check the progress I have done. Excuse me, Silver, you are on top of Luga Loaches over there. Yeah, I haven't made that much progress today, but compared to before, to the last one, I just pretty much just did textures. But hey, it does look better. This is going to look so much nicer when I finally shade it. Let me do a thing here. Here we can see a very big difference. Yep, that's nice. Now wait a second. This here and this here is what I want to compare. Yeah, there we go. Now we can really see the difference. Yep, very nice. Alright, so like I said, that's gonna be all for now. I might make another stream in a while from now, but no promises. Regardless, my friends, I hope you all have enjoyed today's stream. I hope you had fun. I had fun. And I wish you all an awesome week. And until we meet again, God bless you all. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll meet again soon at some point. Until then, have a very good one. Bye guys. Bye everyone. See you soon.
Some problems and we don't know what to do. You've come to find new feelings and exactly what you knew. The odds are stacked quite poorly if without a winning hand. But bear in mind your bearing's only worse if you don't try. Don't bet on taking trips because they'll turn your trips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hope on setting not to crash. So dreams can seem quite big if you don't make ourselves a current paradigm. We would have a hero who's supposed to be elusive and on time. Just on time. And then we would all contrive new conflicts, you know, to bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl, but I would not let that mar my opinion on the truth. To bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl, but I would not let that mar my opinion. Stipulations placed before you to get all the things you really need. Mr. Big may make things hard, but you have got to plant your seeds. Go to war, fight more. Your dreams thrive by competition. You'll find no one famous ever got there just by flinching at their foes. Cling against the torment, claw with all your might at what you know. Don't let go, just glow. Don't wait or play to indecision. Don't bet on thinking just because you've got to be more grand. You got to think ahead and carry out the things you plan.